Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. It's your brother Kadar Malak come back with another video. Right, the new moon is drawing nigh. Tonight at sundown is a new moon. Right, Ashar Kadash Rock Yahweh. You understand, new moon. Right, so I'm gonna start this prayer off, man, because we need to ask the Lord to cleanse us. I was using this during the time of Passover, heavily to stay in the spirit and ask the Lord to cleanse me from my wicked iniquities. So I'm gonna kick it off. Right, Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Babu Kasha, Kabasnaya, Wataharnaya, Mayan, Rai, Rechaim, Wa, Katayim, Amen, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Wamalak, Yahweh Shah, Kwam Yashala. Right? All right, so we're going to kick off this prayer, man, you understand? And throw up these prayers to the Most High, asking the Lord to cleanse us, right? Because how do you cleanse yourself, right? Let me get this real quick. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 9. How do you cleanse your way? Right, so let me read that in the English. Lo Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. That's what it says in the English tongue. Lord, in the name of the Son of God, please, please, please cleanse me and purify me from evil spirits and sin. All right, Psalms 119 and verse 9. And it reads, it says, wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. So we got to take heed to the Most High's word. That's how we would cleanse our way, you understand? Right, by taking heed to the word. And what does the word tell you to do? The word tell you to pray. And what are you praying for? You praying to be cleansed. Hey, David did that in the book of Psalms, chapter 52. So like in Psalms 51 and verse 2. 51 and verse 1. It says, have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sins. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. So we got to acknowledge our sins, right, and confess it, and ask the Lord to cleanse us. Because David had a perfect heart with the Most High. Of course, if this man with a perfect heart, he's asking the Lord to cleanse him, you have to cleanse your own self. Right, let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 1. And it reads, having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. So we got to cleanse ourselves. How do we cleanse ourselves? Asking the Lord to cleanse us on a day-to-day basis, keeping the commandments, being mindful of the scriptures, right, in everything you do, right, thinking upon the Lord as many times, praying upon the Most High, getting in the law, right, cleansing yourself, taking a heed according to the word. Right, because you got a lot of pastors. I heard a Christian pastor say, "Hey, if you think you're in heaven and you die, and you don't see me there, you're in hell." Right? He don't know what's going on. He's just talking proudly like a pastor. He doesn't understand what he's saying, nor what he means, nor he's not even on that level to even get into heaven if that was the case. Right? So let's go to the book of 1 John chapter 1 and verse 7. It's the book of 1 John chapter 1 and verse 7. But if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another. And the blood of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, his son, cleanseth us from all sins. So Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, Wamalak, Sha'ul, Malakim, Yahweh Shah, right? That's to say Christ. It's like Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, right? Yahweh Shah, which is the name, Joshua in English, right? Hamashiach meaning the Christ, Sha'ul, king meaning Malak, Sha'ul is of kings, Malakim, right? Yahweh Shah, he cleanses us from all our sins and all our wicked iniquities, you understand? He cleanses us from these different things, right? So we give him praise as well. Verse 8, it says, if we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. You got the damn Pope. They believe he's blameless. The Pope is not blameless, okay? He's got to be one of the most bloodiest, have one of the most bloodiest spiritual garments you ever seen. Verse 9, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. If we say that we have not sinned, we make him a liar, and his word is not in us. Because we know in Romans 3 and verse 23, right, he said this, let's get there real quick. Right, the Most High said that there's no man without sin on earth. It's Romans 3 and verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So everybody is sin. So everybody need to be getting cleansed in these last days, asking to be cleansed, right? You don't just ask to get cleansed for the Passover and that's it. No, you ask to get cleansed on a daily basis. Like again, David had a perfect heart with the Most High, and he was asking to get cleansed. How let alone you, right? Because you're not David. Everybody's not David, right? This Sirach, I'll get one more. This Sirach to 38 in verse 10. It says, leave off from sin and order thine hands aright and cleanse thy heart from all wickedness. So you want to cleanse your heart, meaning your mind, right, from all wickedness, right? And order your hands aright and make sure you stand on fire. So Lord willing, the elect got sealed. Lord willing, the elect use this prayer. And Lord willing, we stay mighty and zealous in these last days and keep the commandments until Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is coming. Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom, shalom.